Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Mythical, everyone's favourite YouTuber, and today we're going to be talking about the YouTuber Desu. If you don't know who Desu is, then you must be new to my channel because I already made 2 other videos on him. I guess this just became a trilogy then.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Well anyways, if you don't know who Desu is a YouTuber with over 6,000 subscribers and he defends some pretty weird stuff, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna talk much about that topic today because I already did it a few thousand times already. But today I'll be talking about why Rev should not be trusted whatsoever.
This one's on the house!
But before we start, everyone watching this video right now is not subscribed to my channel, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on all notifications on so you stay notified when I upload a video. Of course, make sure you leave a like on the video too because the Rev fanboys always like to dislike bomb any video what's about Rev for some reason, which is really cringe. Well anyways, let's get right into it. So in this video, we're going to be talking about a few different things, mainly 3 topics I want to bring up. So I'm basically going to be talking about why Rev is a cuck, him being a lying piece of shit, and his fanbase being goddamn awful. So this is going to be a fun video to make. Some of you might be wondering, why am I calling Rev a cuck? Is Rev comparable to iDubbbz when iDubbbz was being a cuck back then? No, but I will say this is a lot more funnier. If you didn't know, Rev has a wife, and her name on YouTube goes by the name of Darling Straub, and the videos she makes is ASMR videos, but not any normal ASMR videos. She makes ASMR videos role-playing as the viewer's girlfriend. Yep, and I wish I was joking as well, but I'm not. If I found out that the love of my life was making them type of videos online, then I'll kick her out ASAP without any hesitation. Imagine building a whole career based on role-playing as the viewer's girlfriend for lonely men online. I actually almost feel bad for Rev, but at the same time I don't. Well anyways, let's go and react to her content to see how bad it really is. Well, I'm on the Darling Straub channel now, her main channel with 100k subscribers. Very nice number. Anyway, we're going to be reacting to the content she makes to prove that Rev is a cuck. Here we are. Mummy girlfriend praises you. What the fuck? Sweet wife shares her dreams with you. Yeah, whoever watches this really needs to get a girlfriend themselves. And I don't mean like a body pillow or anything. I mean like a real girlfriend. You know what? Let's check her most popular videos to see what her community really likes to watch. Anyway, your crush relaxes you to sleep. Okay, that's another degenerate type of ASMR video. First time being held by your girlfriend. Okay, this is really depressing now. Sweet cuddles with your clingy girlfriend. Okay, okay now, this is oh no, late night girlfriend cuddles. There's more. How many girlfriend roleplay videos have you made? Yandere bully forces you into her dorm room. Enemies to lovers. What the fuck am I looking at? You know what? Let's give one of her videos a try because it might not be that bad. It might just seem weird, but it might not be that bad. So let's watch Sweet Girlfriend Comforts You to Sleep. Anyways, let's now react to this amazing content, guys.
Oh, Jesus. You scared me there.
I don't like this already. This is already a pile of shit.
Didn't expect you to get off so soon.
What do you mean by that? Hold on. What do you mean by that?
Rest well. I love you.
Yo, don't you have a husband though? Hold on, you can't be doing that, that's bad. If I watch one more second of this, I think I might just die. Also, thank you YouTube for advertising the Pepsi Max. I think I might go and get one after this. Well, now I hope I never go to that channel ever again because that was really weird. I guess it proves that Rev is a cuck for allowing his wife to make them type of videos online. Anyways, I think it's safe to say that we should go to the next topic. Alright, now it's time to talk about Desu being a disingenuous piece of shit.
Lolly. Now, what do we mean by all these cunny memes? Well, it's a short form for cute and funny. That is a way to describe lolly characters that you like. It doesn't even mean anything inherently sexual.
The first thing I want to bring up is how Rev always brings up a random tweet from some random person, and when they make a joke, he takes it very seriously. I can understand some people needing certain things for content, but this isn't the way to go around it because you come off as a massive scumbag and a loser. So here's some examples I'm going to show you for you lovely people at home watching.
Here's another one. Of course, this is, they're using AI. This is supposed to be a low-tier God reference where he's telling people to game end themselves. I noticed with a lot of antis and other Twitter users, they like to add layers to their game end bait, so they think they don't, they're not going to get reported, even though this is still as reportable as if you had actually said it. But they try to hide behind layers to protect themselves.
No way you're taking a low-tier god meme that seriously. I guess everybody on Twitter isn't allowed to make any jokes anymore because Rev says so. That is some very cringe behavior, Rev.
A lot of people made observations like this quote retweet right here saying, AI bros when they see a pencil, with a picture of Papa Franku here. Yes, this tweet in PewDiePie's video got a lot of AI enthusiasts very, very angry.
Rev, I don't know if you know this or not, but this is a joke. I think it's so sad that you're trying to push a narrative that this guy's being serious when he obviously isn't being serious whatsoever. Once again, Rev is being disingenuous to make his audience go after this one innocent guy who just made a joke. And there are so many examples of this, it's actually insane. But let's move on. So because Rev likes to do this type of shit, let's give him a taste of his own medicine and look at his old tweets. So here's a tweet by Rev. If my stepsister was stuck in the dryer, I would simply help her get out after I'm done having sex with her. Joke or not, Rev, Jesus fucking Christ. Hold on, Rev is into incest? What the hell? We already know that you can't joke on Twitter because Rev doesn't like it, so he must be serious. Oh my god, Rev, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh my god, guys, Rev has made another tweet. Oh my god, I hate watching anime with my little sister, she is so annoying, and posted that image. What the fuck, Rev? Oh my god. Okay guys, so Rev is into incest now because you're not allowed to joke on Twitter anymore. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Rev has a massive issue with people joking on Twitter, so it must not be allowed. Well anyways, I'm going to be handing off the video to someone else because why not? Yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
Hello everyone, I'm sure you have no idea who I am, but in all honesty that's irrelevant to this conversation. If you feel the need to actually find out who I am, you're more than welcome to check out my channel. But regardless, Mythical has been kind enough to offer me a spot in his video, and I am greatly thankful for that. Now this specific segment is going to be covering Rev Says Desu's disingenuous lies when it comes to covering shit on his channel, more specifically when it comes to the Vice News documentary. Now at the time of this recording he has made I believe 3 or 4 videos regarding this situation, all equally as bad as the other, but in an effort to save time I will only be covering the original one made. They all regurgitate the same arguments, so there really isn't anything you're missing out by not seeing the other 3. Vice News made a video titled Inside the Pedophilic Mega Industry in Japan. Now while there is some flaws with the documentary, overall the documentary is pretty solid in what it covers. However, with that being said, you still have people like Rev trying to make issues where there are none, and in some cases just outright lying to his audience in order to paint Vice News in a worse picture. But with that being said, I'll go ahead and let the first clip play.
There are no studies that prove animated child porn leads to actual assault. What we do know from police data,
But they're going to claim it
Japan
does.
is facing a child abuse crisis. More and more children are becoming victims of pornography on social media.
So they're citing these from Japan, and look, nobody here is trying to act like Japan's some place immune from crime, it's some utopia. They have their problems, and they have their problems with sexual abuse of minors. But I think the irony is, they're doing a lot better than most countries, and I think that's not taken into effect. And the fact that it's rising, why is your first thought towards manga? More adults being arrested doesn't necessarily mean also that there's more crimes being committed. It just means that more people are being caught doing it. It's being policed harder.
Now there's 2 things I want to tackle here. In the first clip where Rev Says Desu states that Japan is doing better than most countries when it comes to child sexual abuse rates, I want to point out that if you're including every country in the world, then yes, Japan is doing better than most countries. In fact, Japan is doing better than the majority of the continent of Africa, or in the Middle East. But is that really a low bar you want to set? Not to mention the fact that what constitutes as sexual abuse here in the West was not sexual abuse towards children for a long time in Japan up until recent years. In fact, the age of consent in Japan was 13 for the longest time, and wasn't changed until less than a decade ago. Now as to the second clip where he states that just because there are arrests being made doesn't mean it's becoming more of a problem, what he seems to misunderstand is that in the graph Vice provided, it also showed victims of said abuse. And as you can see, the rate of child sexual abuse victims are going higher and higher with almost every year. What Rev is doing in this situation is known as the straw man fallacy, in which one misrepresents another person's argument in an attempt to make it easier to attack. This is an extremely disingenuous tactic, and anyone who participates in this should not be taken seriously.
Takashi Kato was once a massive consumer of this pornographic manga. He was also a serial child sex abuser.
その時はその3歳か4歳の幼女に対して最初の加害です。
Kato agreed to speak to us because he says he wants to stop others from preying on children. He says he's assaulted at least 11 kids, including abusing girls in public, teaching.
So you'll see in this, like, people are not just in this video, but people on Twitter are taking, like, the word of this convicted pedophile as, like, the gospel. They're respecting his words like he's some wise sage because he feels bad about abusing a countless number of kids because he's saying something that aligns with their agenda.
Now initially what Rev has said here sounds like a good point on paper until you realize that earlier in the video, he also took the word of another pedophile at face value. The manga artist that Vice News interviews in this very documentary is a self-admitted pedophile and makes the artwork he does in an attempt to distract pedophiles from convicting their actions onto real kids.
But it's not just about art. Shinji admits he's attracted to children. He agreed to talk to us because he believes his work prevents pedophiles from abusing kids by allowing them to live out their dark fantasies alone.
And Rev Says Desu conveniently cuts that part out of his video. On top of this, Rev Says Desu also conveniently cuts out the ending part of the documentary in which the journalist interviews a psychiatrist in Japan who treats pedophiles, in which he states that about 90% of his clients view these titles.
How many of your clients consume this type of media?
90% 以上だったので
Now while this could be a case of correlation does not equal causation, considering the shared nature between the two, it is highly unlikely. It is very convenient and highly disingenuous that Rev would cut out major portions within this Vice News documentary in order to lie and mislead his audience into thinking that the opposing side says and thinks something that they do not. Now there is a lot more that I can cover in regards to Rev Says Desu being disingenuous and straight up lying to his audience in a lot of cases, but like I said, I have limited amount of time on this platform, so if you are a fan of Rev Says Desu and are watching this, please at the very least fact check every single thing he says. It is clear that he is not afraid to lie and mislead his audience under any circumstances, even in topics as serious as this. Now I'll go ahead and let Mythical take control of this video once again, as I have been rambling for long enough, and I've gone slightly over the requested time. But once again, thank you very much to Mythical for allowing me to be on his channel, and if you wish to see more from me, I'm sure my channel will be in the link in the description, and if not, you can search up my name. But with that said, it is now your turn, Myth.
Very nice, Crilly, that was very awesome. Well anyways, before I do keep talking, let's move on to the next segment. Yes, we are going to be talking about Rev's fanbase. The reason why is because it's funny. Rev's fanbase is like the most degenerate fanbase I've ever came across in a very, very long time, and that's saying something. I think it's one of the worst fanbases I've ever dealt with actually, and that's crazy because I dealt with a lot of horrible people on this channel before. Well anyway, I want to highlight a few things what his fanbase has done just to really show people what we're dealing with. I feel like I have to say this real quick. I'm only talking about the people who are the most loudest, so not everyone in Rev's fanbase. So if you have a problem with this segment, then you are most likely the problem yourself. So Rev's fanbase is the most degenerate people out there, because for some reason they like to tweet shit like this. I will cuddle, kiss and have bed-breaking mating with Rev's model. I feel sick after reading that one. That is so fucking weird. I have no idea why Rev's fanbase think they have the need to tweet out this horny shit. Just keep it in your pants. Well anyways, I made a Rev video like a year ago, and it was my first Rev video I made. And this one person left a comment, it's kind of been living rent-free in my head for a little bit because how bizarre it is. But they literally said that kids can consent.
Are you a pedophile?
I'm sorry to break it to you, buddy, but they can't. I guess you're not beating the pedophile allegations anytime soon. I'm gonna bring this up real quick because I feel like I need to talk about it, and this is like the perfect place to do it. So there's this person that's trying to strike down one of my videos I uploaded on my second channel. The reason why they're trying to strike me down is because I used their art in one of my thumbnails. I'm sorry to say this, buddy, but there's a thing called fair use, and that is transformative work right there. I never claimed that the art was mine, and I never uploaded the art unedited protected. So you can't legally strike down my video because it does fall under fair use. And I don't need your permission either to use it. If you look at what fair use means, this is the first thing that comes up and it already debunks every argument you had. Maybe try learning about the copyright law next time instead of yapping, because you look very goofy right now. Alright, so I want to talk about one more person before I wrap this up because I don't want to drag this on too long. But there's this guy who's a Rev Says Desu fan and he may have sent not safe for work art knowingly towards a minor. Of course I had to censor the image because YouTube would be on my ass if I didn't, but I may have to play that clip one more time.
Are you a pedophile?
Well anyways, this is just pedophilic and it's a crime as well, so yeah, nice try buddy, you're not beating the allegations anytime soon. This actually reminds me of someone who I shall not name in this video because they're desperate for attention. Alright, so I'm going to be ending it off here, so the conclusion for this video is that Rev is a cuck, Rev cannot be trusted, and his fans are unhinged. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go and like and subscribe to my channel right now and turn on all notifications on so you stay notified when I upload a video, and make sure you leave a like on the video too because that really does help a lot. Make sure you follow my other social media accounts, join my Discord server, and buy the merch, link in the description. Well anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.